Hey guys, it's me, Olivia, and I'm in a nice comfy sweatshirt because it is cold outside, but I wanted to come to you today because I got something really awesome for my brother's girlfriend for Christmas that I wanted to try out for you guys. It is these oval brushes. Now, they are obviously not like the $500 brushes. I would not expect her to do that for me. They haven't been dating that long, but it came with a set of several different ones. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really know how to use them. Came with 5 different brushes, all of these guys, and I'm gonna try them for you on camera because I am so hype. But this is the makeup I did today just with my beauty blender. It's really simple. It's not great coverage, but that's why I wanted to try these out for you, and like you can kind of see the difference. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and then come back to show you the other makeup. Alright, so as you can see, my makeup is off. I'm a little sick still, so if you hear me clearing my throat a lot, that's why. And sorry, this is kind of a weird angle. We're working with a new camera mount, so just gotta deal with it. So I'm starting with my Revlon Color Stay in the color 110, which is like ivory. Usually it just takes 2 pumps, but we'll do 2.5 just to be safe. So I'm assuming you put it directly on this little brush. Yeah, let's just go for it. If I'm doing this wrong, it's because I'm literally basing everything I'm doing off of what it said on the back of the brush packet. So, oh, by the way, these brushes are by Becoyou, which is like Be Confident You, I think is what it stands for. Okay, so not great coverage so far, but it looks really smooth. Get a little more on there. And honestly, the not great coverage is just this foundation. It's not the best. Yeah, if I'm doing this wrong, you better tell me. I'm counting on you. This is taking a lot more product than normal. Okay, so we're already through all 2.5 pumps, so we're gonna go ahead and do 2 more, I guess. Sorry, I ran out of space, but we're back. So I had to wait for my previous video to upload to YouTube on private so that I could delete the other videos because I ran out of space, so that's what happened, but nothing, didn't miss anything. I just decided I was gonna go ahead and curl my hair and wait for that to upload, and I went and got a little snack too, so. I finished my foundation while the camera was off, and I feel like the coverage is pretty good for just foundation. Yeah, I feel like the coverage is pretty good. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do some concealer. If the lighting will be normal. Focus on me. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna cover some of my little problem areas. We're just gonna blend that concealer in with this brush that is just like 1 size smaller. Wow. Wow, okay, so I feel like that works really well. Okay, that worked really well. I'm gonna blend it with my finger a little bit. I feel like maybe the trick with this brush is put the product on your face first and then blend it instead of picking it up with it, because I did use a lot more product than I wanted to. But yeah, I felt like that worked really well. By the way, that concealer, even though it's not great, it's kind of dried out, was Revlon Color Stay in the shade 01, which is fair. Yeah, looking in the mirror, I think it looks pretty dang good. But anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on my hand because I gotta do a little bit around my nose ring too. Just gonna pick it up with this little brush. Alright, normally we're looking a little clumpy around the nose, but this is looking really good. At least up close it is. Okay, we're going to pick up a little more. Go back over some of the bad spots with this little brush and see if that helps. Okay, I already did my eyebrows off camera because I wouldn't use these brushes for my eyebrows. Okay, so now it's time for eyes. Actually, you know what? We're gonna set this first. Let me get out my concealer or my setting powder. Maybe we'll bake using the big brush. Okay, this will work out great for that part. I hope that was not, didn't mess up the brush at all. So while that's baking, we'll go ahead and move on to the eyeballs. I'm gonna use this for my base. In just a light white, which I'm almost out of. This is so ratchet, I know. I don't know what any of these colors are, but I do know that they're all Mary Kay. Now, when I was looking at like the rules or whatever for how to use these, it said you can use any brushes for anything. So I don't really know what that means. This is just our base color, just a white. Applied that pretty nicely, I think. I hope you can hear me. Sorry if I'm talking quietly. I normally am super loud, but there's people downstairs and I don't want them to judge me. Okay, so for my crease color, or my transition color, this gold, and I'm taking these all out of my magnetic little palette thing so that they're easier to use. I don't really feel like this is doing anything. This color is so light you can't even tell. Maybe I should use a darker color. You learn. Now we're gonna go with a little bit of a darker for the transition. I'm just gonna pick up this brown. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, okay. That one's really showing up. Oh boy. I'm actually using this time with these new brushes. I'm gonna blend it with this to practice for a wedding that I am in soon. These are kind of hard to use. We're not looking too shabby so far. Next, I think I'm wanting to go in with this brown over here. I think it's called Truffle. I know that one. I think that one's called Truffle. And we're just gonna go back with this same brush. I will say, I feel like I have a little bit more control about where the product is going with this once I got the hang of it. And I'm looking a little funky right now. I usually blend with my fingers too, so that's kind of ratchet, but I'm kind of going off a holiday tutorial I saw by Nikki a little bit, but I'm kind of doing my own spin because I only have like 4 colors. It looks pretty good, I think. I don't know, I'm really not that great with makeup. Then we're gonna go back in a shade even darker with this guy here. I don't know if this one is, I think it's like hazelnut or something. I have this shimmery gold. It's super crappy and it's like a loose glitter. But I wanted to try something. I want to see if I can turn it into a liquid color, if it will come out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it a little wet. See, I have it in the pan. And it kind of all ended up on the Q-tip. We'll be right back. Well, okay, now let's just blend it with the brush maybe. Yeah, that's something. I kind of hate it. Let's just spread it out. Maybe we can spread it into the other colors and just give it more of a shimmery look. Oh boy. This is so much more shimmery than I ever wanted it to be. Okay, alright. Alright, once it's spread out, it's not too shabby. That's what I get for using a product I've never used. Get a little bit more matte in there. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. So now I'm going to take this guy and get my brown and just go under my eye with it. Okay, that worked really beautifully for that. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up some white. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you off for a minute because I'm about to just do the eyeliner, which is not, obviously does not require these brushes. I'll be right back. We're back. Okay, so I'm just gonna do blush and a quick contour. Because we need to wrap this video up because this is taking me forever with these new brushes. So I'm just picking up a little bit of this Happy Hibiscus by Seraphine. And slapping it on my cheeks. Okay, all right, that went on pretty good. That went on pretty good. It's a little bit intense, but whatevs. Okay, next we're gonna do contour, and this kind of, it's like a pinkish bronzer. It's really like the closest to my natural color that I have.
Okay. I do my forehead as well.
Gonna use a smaller brush for my nose. And last but not least, we're gonna do a little highlight. Now I'm just gonna blend everything out. Okay, I'm going to go do my eye, finish my eyes and do my lips, and I will be back for my final thoughts. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I did my lips, eye mascara. I didn't do any fake lashes or anything like that, but I'm going to for the wedding. But if you're wondering, the colors on my lips are, they're both by NYX Liquid Suede. This one is, I believe, Kitten Heel, and I mixed it with Vintage. So those are the two lip colors. I mixed them together to make a darker red because that's the color of my bridesmaid's dress. And then I did some white in my waterline. But all in all, I thought the brushes were pretty awesome. I didn't like that the foundation, I felt like I was using a lot more product. But, you know, once I put the concealer on, the coverage was pretty good. But, you know, you can't really blame that on the brushes. But I did feel like I had a lot more control, which was nice. Like, and the brushes have like a little bit of give to them, which is also really awesome. So yeah, I don't know if I'd use them for eyes again. I had a hard time. They were just a little bulky to use on my eyes, but I definitely will use them again for my foundation. But yeah, anyway, this would be like a good maybe holiday look or whatever. I know I kind of screwed up the eyes, but let's not talk about it. Yeah, I'm not that great with makeup. I just wanted to use these brushes for the first time in front of you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a really awesome New Year's. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. Mine is to stop drinking regular soda. I'm probably, you know, I was gonna try to stop drinking soda completely, but that's not gonna happen. I've already kind of got a head start, and I feel like I'm doing a really good job so far, and I've already lost quite a bit of weight because of it, so it's really exciting. I want to keep that going this throughout this next year. But let me know what your New Year's resolutions are below, and I will talk to you guys next Saturday. Bye!